wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so neat. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards. Daniels now on 1st down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. You let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A tight end in motion now. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Bell is the man in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. The drive will start on the ground. They'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And, you know, they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Open man. That's Cager. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He is in. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. We are... Here's first and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And a big Big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. On play action, here's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and... Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Daniels. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Bell is the man in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, they'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send him right out of the slot. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing again is McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. Wow, this from an even 70 yards away. And as expected, this one's not going to get through. It's no good. And the score remains level. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They motion the slot man left. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
Slot man in motion right. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point is good. And the Vikings go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll push forward for about a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On second down, they'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. Is incomplete.
He couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. That one intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Slot receiver headed right. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
On 1st down, Daniels. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Bell is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught left side by Goddard. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities at the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
This is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Quick throw here is complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I've caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. There's that man again, another catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up now for 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion left. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Vikings. The extra point is up and through. And the Vikings will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. This is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
To the air again is Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. Throwing again, Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Daniels gonna throw again. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Give them credit. They were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.